better this morning. But to continue the conversation about the next right thing is the next right thing to do in the moment. Let's take some time. Let's relax. Let's let our herd come back together. And we'll communicate with love, open, honest respect, and appreciation and hope. We'll find a way together to weather the burden together. We'll find a way together to do the next right thing to the best of our ability, despite the struggles in this world, despite how the world itself, condemns us a lot of times for doing the next right thing. It's hard, right? It's not easy to do what needs to be done. It's not easy to push forward with hope and respect in your heart in a world full of so much pain. But we're going to weather that burden together here as the Turtle Herd does. If you are a subscriber, welcome. You are a member of the Turtle Herd. If you're not, welcome. We love to have you here. It's a conversation about hope, love, and appreciation, and staying in this moment as we do the next right thing to the best of our ability. We're giving away a car here. We're fixing people's homes along the way as we travel across the country here. We're going to head out on another adventure here real soon. And then we're going to push forward with love, appreciation, and hope in our heart and find a way to be whole, to be human, to be loved, to show respect and appreciation. All these things are the next right thing. Are you going to indulge in the next right thing today? That's the question you have to ask. And you're the only one that can answer that. If you're going to indulge in the next right thing today, you're in the right place. If you're not, you're in the next right place. You're in the next place. You're in the place that you need, but you blue. Still need to get this coffee in me. But you're in the right place no matter what. Creator brought you here for a reason. Shalom. Yeah, buddy. Hope you have a great day. It's my birthday weekend, and I'm going out to town, so I had to get early start and get my pools done early. Get them done early, brother. Thank you, Chillum, for stopping in. One of our main benefactors there. Chillum dropped $50 a while back. Damn, Chillum. That's going to buy us some materials. That's going to get us some gas to get us to where we need to go so we can do the next right thing. And you're an amazing human being. Get that morning fix. Yes, sir. I know. And I'm quitting at 5K. Say goodbye to these things forever at 5K, guys. We're getting close. We're at 1,900 pretty much. Couple more subscribers. You can be the 1,900th. Person to become a member of the Turtle Herd. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. Don't forget to show love and respect to yourself today by doing the next right thing for you. Chillum, definitely looking forward to seeing those projects get done at Sally's and whoever needs it. Me as well. I'm looking forward to actually finally maybe finishing up Sally's house, or at least getting close. And then finding somebody else that we can help out along the way. I'm gonna quit the Zin too. Yes, brother. So when I quit, it's gonna be nicotine completely. No Zin, no tobacco, no vapey. It's a true, honest quit, and I'm doing that for you guys when we hit 5K. I've been smoking since I was 11. And I've tried to quit plenty of times, and I've always fall back into it. But I'm making a dedicated promise to you that at 5K I will quit. So help me quit. Join the conversation. Help me give away the free car. Crankenstein, thank you very much. If you could put up a link to that 10-minute live, I'd really much appreciate it, because we're talking about the live right now. We're talking about the car giveaway right now. So take a deep breath today, despite the chaos going on around you. I do got some house guests here. I don't know if you could hear that. Everybody gets a little excited from time to time. It's morning time. We're going to let them have their conversation. Haley. Oh, my God, Haley. It's such a blessing to have you here today. We're talking about the next right thing. We're talking about your grandfather's philosophy of pushing forward and being a caregiver and loving the world in the way that we deserve to be loved, and trying to figure out a way to love ourselves in that way. I can't express how much love and appreciation that I have for your grandfather, that I have for this great man who helped me to grow into something more than I could ever become. Please send Haley some love out there for joining us today. And here's that link right there that I asked Crank to find for us. Pin the message, boodly doo. So we got the message pinned. That right there will take you to a 10-minute live that'll explain everything about the car giveaway, Haley. If you have a friend that's in need that could use a vehicle, if you or somebody else might need a vehicle, or if you know somebody who might need a vehicle, let's share this live so we can move forward together doing the next right thing. And it's very simple. We're giving away a vehicle for absolutely $0 and 0 cents, just the way your grandpappy would have wanted, so that it can go to being the next right thing. Uh, I'm going to get a vehicle here in Georgia, and then we're going to go ahead and give that car away. Bam, the Galactic Avenger. And then after that, we're playing with the idea of the Next Right Thing fund that we have here that we're generating through YouTube, through gifts on the live, and through, I mean, hopefully eventually views. But you know, we don't do much of that around here. We put out the videos we like to help the people we care for, and I don't really care. You know, we try to tickle the algorithm the best that we can. But it's such a blessing to have you in today, Haley. It's such a blessing. I love and miss you so much. My home is always your home. Remember that. Whether I'm here or not traveling, you always have a place to lay your head, Haley. You and your sisters. Continuing that, your sister, continuing that the tradition of love and respect that your grandfather instilled into my heart. How and I say this beautiful man, this beautiful human being that shined love into this world by doing the next right thing. It's taken me decades of evaluating what the next right thing even means for me to start living this philosophy of doing the next right thing for yourself. Are you struggling with some, are you, chaos. It's all right. Sometimes when you try to help friends, a little bit of chaos ensues. I got a friend arguing with her dad right now. We'll take a deep breath. It's their thing. She's just getting a little excited. Shy, I love and appreciate you. I can hear you through the wall. So can YouTube. I just want to give you a heads up. We love you. Calm down. You're all right. Z-Man, who first fighting in the background. We don't got anybody fist fighting in the background. It's just a heated debate between my buddy and his daughter in the morning. Everybody's just up and getting going. It's okay. No big problems. You know, it's just the acceptance and love, right? Sometimes we get a little bit upset in the morning. That's okay. You know, we can't make anybody do anything, and we get frustrated as humans, so we have to accept that. 1 2 3 4 Z-Man. Jay sounds loud there. Well, usually it's pretty mellow. You know, sometimes that's life. Sometimes a little loud, right? Sometimes we got to accept it. Just try to give our friends the heads up, like, hey, we're on YouTube right now. You know, it's okay though. It's okay. No qualms, no judgment. You know, I get excited sometimes too, and passionate about my point of view. No, no, it's not mine, right? So we do the next right thing by allowing it to be what it is. It's not my problem, you know, and it's not a problem for them either. They're having a heated debate, you know what I'm saying, in the moment. Yeah, I am at my place. I got a couple friends that have stayed a couple days, you know, that kind of need a hand up. And again, I'm following the tradition of my father and the beautiful understanding of opening your heart and opening your home to the people in need that you love. And I appreciate the conversation today, guys. I appreciate you being here with me. I appreciate beyond words Haley and the fact that you know, she can truly represent her father's love here, her grandfather's love, her father's love. A great man as well. And I still got your grandpappy's cup. I still got the chili spoon too, the corn soup stir. These things that I cherish that help me to move forward. Uh, Sally, say hey, not feeling good, laying back down. Happy birthday yes, I'm out. We loved you, and we're glad that you liked. We're glad that you spent some love and appreciation today through the struggle. If you're out there struggling today, slow down a little bit. It's okay. We all get excited, right? And it's so easy to like conflict with the people you love, right? Because there's no consequences, like because they'll always be there. So like that anger and that frustration comes out of us with the people we love more than anybody. You know, because it's a safe way to purge that pain, right? I implore you today to find another way to purge that pain, to purge that struggle, to find some inner peace by reflecting on love and appreciation. And it's all okay. Whatever way it plays out, you're going to learn and grow from it. And that's a beautiful thing. Together here, we're going to weather the burden. We're going to give away this free car, guys. We're going to quit smoking at 5K. We're going to do the next right thing. We're going to fix Sally's house. We're going to spread hope, love, and appreciation to the best of our ability, despite the struggle around us. Understand what our business is. You know what I'm saying? And where your business ends, right, Haley? Right there? Is that where it ends? That's what I was told by the big dog anyway. Um, you know, and we're going to accept and love and push forward with hope in our heart, knowing that the world's struggle is our struggle, but we can only go so far. We can only change the world by changing ourselves and our own perception, which can be something really hard to do. Jay, you sound nice. Like the ears. I appreciate you liking the ears. Tribute to Bun Bun. Tribute to my spirit animal half the time, the bunny, the soft, cuddly little bunny, and then the other half the time the fox. So watch out. Understand and evaluate the medicine that you bring into the world today. The true medicine, beyond some pill, beyond some whatever understanding of medicine you have. This medicine of love and light you bring into the world. Center yourself today through the struggle, and find a way to find peace in your heart, despite our ability to want to destroy everything around us when we're in pain. Despite sometimes, I mean, we've been taught this is how you alleviate pain. You hand the boulder, right? You get frustrated and you hand the boulder. That's what I was taught by everybody in my life before I met this great man, your grandfather, Haley. Before I met this amazing human being that came into my life and helped me to become something more through love and respect. IFV, the turtle herd, he says, slow and steady, we weather the burden together here, guys. The next right thing is what we're talking about. Evaluating Hawanase's credo to do the next right thing and it'll exceed your greatest expectations, and what actually that means. It doesn't mean that you're going to do the next right thing and $1 million is going to drop in your lap. It means you're going to evaluate the scenario around you. You're going to do the best you can for you, your family, your community, in that order, and then doors will open for you that you could never imagine. And I promise you that, as Hawanase promised me that. And I thought it was some hokey bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Like at the time, because I was a young little punk, didn't know any better. I know better now. The next right thing will shine through, and we can help the ones we love through compassion and hope. And we start by double tapping that screen, knowing our thumbs won't fall off. And if they do, we always thought they shouldn't have, as Hawanase would say as well. We do our best, and we always thought it should have worked out the best way we thought, right? Despite how it works out. So feel free to double tap that screen. Find love, hope, appreciation in your heart today, and gather the strength to do the next right thing despite the struggle. Because the next right thing is very rarely an easy thing to do. If you find yourself coasting through and everything's easy and cake, you might want to evaluate, whether you're actually taking the steps to do the next right thing. Are you saying the thing that needs to be said so you don't have to live in regret? Are you open with an open heart and an open mind? Are you pushing forward? And it is snowing, Z-Man. It is snowing here too. Where are you at? New York? Yes, we are, Z-Man. We're on the NY, Central NY. Where are you at, Z-Man? I think you've told me before. We will be traveling soon on our way to Georgia to get some help from Misled Utopia and getting some of these projects done for the channel and spending some time with family, which I'm really excited about. I quit smoking 5 months. Patch worked for me. Everyone different. Best of luck. Quitting is easy. Quitting is easy. Done it a million times. Staying quitting is the test. Yes, quitting is easy. I quit every time I put one out. Right. I quit smoking 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, a million times a day. But to stay quit, right? And that's where you guys come in. Growing this community and hitting that 5K. With my dedication to be real with you, is going to be the withstanding factor for me this time around. Who likes a quitter? Z-Man says. No one. Well, I guess it depends on what you're quitting on. Are you quitting on pain? Are you quitting on resentments? Are you quitting on that abyss that consumes you? Are you putting down the shovel and are you stopping digging the hole? Are you quitting drugs or alcohol? These things that might not be medicines for you. I'm not saying that alcohol is bad for everybody. I'm saying that if it's bad for you, it's not a medicine. Are you trying to be sober in your way and what that means? Yeah, brother, and I'm doing me too by finding a way to push me to quit because I want to quit. Dave Butterworth, DB quitters is a loser. Okay. Welcome, Dave. If anybody needs a little bit of enlightenment, a little love in their life, it's you, brother. Keep it PG, and you're welcome here in the turtle herd, bro. Let's spread compassion, hope, and appreciation, Dave. Maybe we could help turn the page for you and find a way for you to truly understand what's righteous in this world. Uh, Zach, Z-Man, you Dave, what is up? Living life slow and steady, nice and easy, doing the next right thing to the best of our ability, spreading hope and love through the abyss, through this struggle of pain, through doing what's easy and what our physical being strives and pushes us to do. Saying the thing to someone you love to help them grow. Just subscribe, by the way. Jay, we appreciate that. You might be our 1900th subscriber. We were right there at about 1980. We're at $96 we've made through YouTube so far, which really like is almost 200 with this doubling up thing we got going on. Again, this morning, Tommy did the next right thing that he could do and donated a couple bucks. We're not saying that's the next right thing in every scenario. The next right thing in your scenario might be just liking, subscribing, spreading love and appreciation and hope through this free car giveaway we got going on here. Check out the 10-minute video. Anybody you know out there that needs a car will get a car for free through just coming on here and interacting, spreading hope and love. We got hashtag Team Tree Farmer, who's an amazing human being out there in 113 acres of land. He's a veteran who's struggling to get to his appointments. We have a hashtag Team Adam, who came in yesterday to one of my shorts and really expressed to us exactly the struggles and how he could put it to good use. He could get his sister back and forth to the grocery store, and he could get back and forth to work, and he could help his mother get to her doctor's appointments, and he could do all these amazing things. Hashtag Team Adam. Hashtag Team Mark. Mark's a great artist. He's an amazing human being who's down on his luck, who could use somewhere to help him in this transition of a place to be. The camper car would be perfect for him. We have hashtag Team Glue Huffer. It might sound funny, but he's a 16-year-old kid. He's a young kid who's trying to do the next right thing for himself, and he could really use a hand up as a young man. And I think that's beautiful that he threw himself in the pot. Any one of these people that you feel like let's do a little tally out of those four. Who thinks hashtag who should get the car at this point out of these four main contenders? Now we have another 20 contenders that raised their hands and said, "Me, give me the car." But nobody's actually doing the actions that I ask in this video right here, which is interacting with the community and becoming part of the community. Just subscribe, Jay. Here, bro. Thank you, Jay. Karen, friend, I should say but I am happy after breaking up with my girlfriend. She's always humiliated me. Thank you, Kevin. Karen Roth. Karen, right? Is that cool? Call you Kay, call you Karen. Well, we appreciate you breaking up with your girlfriend if that's what's good for you. If someone in your life's constantly demeaning you, you don't deserve that. If you don't have the strength to walk away, stick with us for a while. I think doing the next right thing for a little while, taking care of yourself, is going to give you that strength to do the next right thing. My friends and family out there in YouTube land. Hashtag Kentucky Tree. KY Tree. So Tree Farmer is Weimer's vote. Tree Farmer. I like Tree Farmer. I think he's a great dude. I think that he could really use the vehicle in a very positive way, and he's making a big impact because he's the only one that comes in here and chats with us. Hashtag Team Adam did send me a message on one of my videos yesterday expressing exactly how we could use the car, which kind of inspired me to lean towards hashtag Team Adam. But I guess I might still be hashtag Tree Farmer still. I still struggle with hashtag Team Mark because I love Mark. I wanted to get him in here. He's an amazing artist who could use our help. But hashtag Tree Farmer is probably on the top of the list right now because he comes in and interacts with us on top of interacting with the videos and commenting on those appropriately. Well, I can't vote again. I already voted for Bus Family. Listen, you can do whatever you want. We're continuing a conversation. There's no solid votes here in the community. Remember that. We're continuing a conversation. Your opinion can change as it goes forward. There's no solid vote tally number here. That's not how we're going to do it. It's not some straightforward kind of way. We're going to have a conversation of open love and respect on who should get the car. And we're going to do that, we're going to base the conversation off their interactions. Thank you, Karen. We appreciate you. So go ahead and feel free to be adamant about whoever you feel like should get the car in this moment. We still got time, plenty of time. I still got to go down to Georgia and get another car before we give this one away. And then we'll have to get there, right? Which the next right thing funds starting to grow slowly. So we should be able to get to wherever we need to be. Be you today, good sirs and madams. Spread hope, love, and appreciation in the best way you know how. Be there for your brothers and sisters, and hold close love and respect to the best of your ability. This is the best thing that we can do. And then understand where the line is. What's your business? How involved do you get? That's gonna be the next right thing too, right? How involved do you get? It's kind of where I'm at with this person I love, the live I did a couple days ago. I love this person deeply, and they're tormenting themselves. But like, how involved do I get? Do I go and do I beat this dude up that she's crying about, and then end up in jail? No, because then she's gonna be back with him, and I'm gonna be out of the scenario. I'm out of the scenario now because I did what I had to do, but that's fine. Life's a long road. If you have to lose someone for a little while to do what's right for them, that's the next right thing. And I'm going to tell you right now and right here that I've had to make that call a couple times in my life, and every time into the future, that person's come back into my life and thanked me for helping them realize that they were doing something detrimental to them and their family. Hello, beautiful souls. Many blessings to you and your loved ones. Sending peace and love, positivity to all, says Edith. Thank you, Edith, for joining in the conversation. Thank you for always being an inspiring light, shining from South Africa directly into my heart. You're an amazing human being. You're a positive, caring, loving human being. And maybe some quotes on the next right thing today, what that means and how we can accomplish that. We're going to explore the topic together so that we can start to understand it a little bit better together. It's an action. The next right thing is an action. Good morning, Jaslyn. It's good to see you. We're going to do the next right thing today there, Sweet Pea. And we're going to push forward with love, appreciation, and hope in our hearts. Double tap that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. We're going to find a way to have compassion for ourselves and understand that we're still growing today. If I woke up perfect today, there'd be no point in going on, as the big dog would say. And he would be right. Today's about getting just 1% better. Today's about giving ourselves thanks for getting through yesterday, because not everybody did. Some of those people, by their own choice and their own hand, made that permanent solution to that temporary problem. And I know it sounds whatever, you're downgrading whatever you're going through. If you're thinking about leaving this world and it's heavy and it hurts, I get that, but whatever you're going through, this too shall pass. And together we can become strong enough to make that mountain into a pebble so that it doesn't consume you. But it takes interaction, it takes love, it takes appreciation, and it takes hope. And we find that here together by being part of the turtle herd, by giving away a free car, by doing the next right thing at Sally's. All these things that wouldn't be possible if I decided to leave this world the way that my brothers did. The way that many people that we've lost have made that decision in their pain to leave this world. And I've learned from that loss. I've learned to grow and learn and love and become something more despite the struggle through that loss. And that's the silver lining, and it's hard to see that in grief. It's hard to see that in pain. It's hard to see that when you're doing things out of your addiction or you're abusing people you love. I mean, here's the thing. We all have this, we're all the main character, right? We all have this idea that we're doing, whatever we could do, but you could be the darkness without even realizing it. If you're hurting people around you and you're causing negative impacts and you don't want to do that anymore, come in here and set the boulder down. We'll help you. M Dizzle, the Mike Rizzle, the OG Thrizzle, M Dizzle. Thank you for coming and saying hi, MD. We appreciate you. Love, appreciation, and hope. Jaslyn Hunter. I hope you and the big dog are doing good today. I hope you found love, respect, and appreciation in your heart. And I hope that you're acknowledging what the next right thing for you and your husband are, and you guys are taking care of each other, breaking the cycle of pain. I'm going to give Jaslyn a big old 10 stars today, Jaslyn, for dropping the pain and getting away from the scenario that causes her a struggle. She really is a shining light in my life because she's decided to set down the pain and separate herself from it to the best of her ability. And we both still struggle with how involved we can be, right? We indulge in that struggle because it's good for us. Because the next right thing is taking care of us first, beyond anybody else. I rebuilt my Digus home yesterday. They have room to explore now, and the dog is free with them. That's awesome. I think that's really cool, brother. Thank you for getting out there and doing the next right thing yesterday. Thank you for expressing the next right thing to us. 'Tis a beautiful world, ladies and gentlemen, if we let it. It's a cold, dark place an abyss of pain and loneliness, a hole that you can never get out of if you make it. You keep digging that hole of pain by not hydrating, not listening to music, not finding a place where you belong. Right here, right now, you belong here. You found that place with the turtle herd. And indulge in that so you can heal and grow. Share this stream so that we can help your brothers and sisters who are in pain grow. If you're looking at someone you love right now in your life and they're in so much pain and you don't know how to help them, send them this stream. This way we can weather the burden together. Hopefully we can get them to open up, and hopefully we can help you understand how to help them. Because we've been through it, whether it be addiction, abuse, grief, loss, mental health issues. There's a variety of human beings here that are willing to share their wealth of knowledge so that you could grow, so that you have the ability to do the next right thing. I'm gonna hello everyone. Today I got a little crying during COVID, and the last dog, for some reason they got with dogs. Wait, what? I got a little critters during COVID for my last dog. I got little critters for him. They got along with the dogs. You got them to feed the dogs, the critters. Well, now dogs got new friends. They seem like compassionate, loving animals, man. Feed them dog food. They got buddies now. You got to feed their buddies too. I'm doing all right, MD. Thanks for asking. How are you, MD? How are your day so far? We'd love to hear how your day's going, MD. It sounds stupid, but they bring tons of joy interacting with them, which watching the dogs love them. I'm sure it brings a whole bunch of joy. Creator gives us gifts in a million different ways out there, ladies and gentlemen. Creator will provide you with the love that you need in your life, whether that be an animal or a father figure or an aunt, or family. Haley, I hope that you come back to join us. Because I consider you family. You are my father figure's granddaughter, and I was always able to give my room to you, and that was always a blessing to me, and it continues to be a blessing when you come down and visit. And we honor your grandfather by you and your sister still utilizing my place when need be, as a safe, loving, caring, compassionate place to be. This morning isn't necessarily the representation. Everybody has their days, right? So we're not going to judge anybody. My buddy and his daughter stayed here last night. And things got a little heated between them, but that's what happens between the father and daughter sometimes. It ain't none of our business. We allow them to be them, and we try to counsel them a little bit. We yell through the wall, "Hey, you're on YouTube." That's all we can do. Jay, this too shall pass. Words to live by. Yes, this too shall pass. Good, bad, or indifferent. When you're in the abyss, when you're staring down the barrel of all this darkness and loneliness, and you're broken and you keep digging that hole, this too shall pass. When you're feeling all right and everything's okay and you're just coasting through, this too shall pass. When it's the most glorious day ever and the sun is shining upon your face, and you feel blessed and connected with the God of your understanding, hold on to that moment as best as you can and refer to it, because this too shall pass, ladies and gentlemen. Same, MD, like my furry kids. Yes, my furry little bunnies, my furry little baby. Greetings, everyone. MD, Weimer, and viewers. Thank you, Edith. We love you deeply. Edith, shining light from South Africa. An amazing human being with hope, love, and appreciation in their heart. Somebody that I've grown to have a lot of respect for through your point of view, and your inspirational quotes that you give us on a daily basis. Daily basis, on a daily basis, good sirs and madams. Edith, how are you doing? Are you doing all right? You're always here for us. You're always backing us up and helping us become stronger. Is there any way that we could be here for you today, Edith? That would make me feel blessed. Not that I'd be blessed that you're going through struggles, but I would feel blessed if you could open up to us if you are. If not, that's okay too. You know what I'm saying? This too shall pass. Good, bad, or indifferent, correct? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and joins, double tap that screen, share this live. We're giving away a free car. Don't forget to do the next right thing today. Don't forget to try to define what that is for you in every single moment. Say yes to life. You see someone struggling, help them out. You see, an older couple trying to load their groceries in their car, and they got to walk back through the parking lot. At least offer to take their cart and wait patiently for a few minutes and take their cart back for them. Say yes to life. Say yes to Creator when He puts the opportunities to do the next right thing in your life. I said yes to Bun Bun when I went to that garage sale. Did I need a bunny? No. This shit was ridiculous. Who don't fucking want a bunny? But he was the spunkiest little bastard when I stuck my hand in there and he slapped me with his fuzzy little paws. I was like, that little son of a bitch is mine. I love him. I said yes to the opportunity to grow. And now, yeah, I got this punk ass little bunny that runs my house and he's going to take this next adventure in the Dodge Avenger with me. But I love him because I said yes. Yeah, FYI, furry buddies, furry buddies. Check out my playlist, Bun Bun, and you'll see exactly how amazing this little bastard is. You know, we are running about an hour so far, half hour for the last one, half hour for this one. Try to cut it a little early today so we can do the next right thing today. I got to get out there and get the car cleaned out. I said that yesterday, but that's first things first. Definitely enjoy the conversation with you, and hope everyone has a fantastic day. I got my hopes out there too. Don't forget to stop and smell the flowers. Yes, take some time, slow down. That's one of the mental health tips in my shorts I gave. Slow down and appreciate the world around you. Creator, God of your understanding will speak to you in the way that his creation lays out before you without a doubt. He'll send you these signs and signals in physical reality that you're on the right track. If you slow down and open your eyes and listen and look. Um, is your dog bigger than Scott's bunny, MD? Probably not. Probably not. I got the chunkiest bunny ever, and he's a madman. And I love him. He's he's a chunker. You know what I mean? Carrots every morning, strawberries, and all kinds of yummies. We got to get him. I got to get him a harness. That's part of this trip because he doesn't really like being picked up. But I've been doing it more and more and getting him comfortable with me holding him because I'm gonna have to get him in and out of the car, and I'm gonna, he's gonna be living free range inside the car. So, yes, he's Holly Jack Russell. Yeah, oh yeah, she's bigger than Bun Bun. Then she is bigger than Bun Bun, MD, without a doubt. Um, yeah, reach out today. Do the next right thing. Spread love, hope, and appreciation to the best of your ability, and hold on tight through the struggle. Know where your business ends, right here, tip of your nose, and do your best to affect positivity in the world around you without getting too involved. Accept who someone is and the love that they spread into this world despite their struggle. I'm recovering from heat stroke. Edith says, was in the hospital and I am still kicking smiles, but I am grateful and glad to open my eyes and I'm here. God is good. Yes, Edith, you made it through that struggle. You're stronger because of it, and you can inspire all of us. You just inspired me to push forward with a little bit more passion with my day because, we weathered the burden here together. I appreciate you. I can openly, honestly talk about my burdens, and we can absolve ourselves of this struggle in the world through open, honest communication. It doesn't take away these things because we have to learn from them, but we can move forward with hope and love, especially with Edith here. Feel free to jump into the conversation. Feel free to check out the free car in the pinned video, in the pinned link, and how we're going to give this car away. Please feel free. I'm having a hard time running my Peacemaker today. Slow down, nice and easy, slow and steady. Nobody moves. Nobody gets hurt. All righty, Rody. Let's shift down a little bit. Let's shift those gears and put a smile on our faces and appreciate the inner child that wants to play today. That's the next right thing. Spreading hope and love. Glad you're okay. My dog was a yes. Please continue the conversation so we can move forward together with love and hope in our hearts. Appreciate the circle of life. Appreciate the medicine wheel and the medicine that this understanding brings to the table. Appreciate a God of your understanding and the medicine that God brings to the table. Indulge in life today. Spread love, appreciation, and hope in the best way that you know how, which is reaching down deep and doing the next right thing despite what's easy. Are you going to do the next right thing today? Maybe that should be the question for a little bit. Let's see. Let's start a poll here. Come on. Are you willing to do the All right, let's find out. All our ladies and gentlemen out there, are you willing to do the next right thing today? Jacqueline Mormon, what's up, Easter Bunny? I am not the Easter Bunny. I am the shit show bunny, and this is my life. No, love, respect, hope, appreciation. Jacqueline Morgan, a shining light of change and appreciation here. I don't want to blow up her spot too much, but you know, she's a avenue of understanding and sisterhood when it comes to growth, right? And at any given moment, you can decide that you want to be something different for the people around you. And Jacqueline, thank you for making that decision to be over the friend. That's a beautiful thing. And I know it's not easy. I'm sure you're struggling with that transition. And we're here to back you up in any way possible. If there's anything, any advice you need on this struggle you're going through, please. I don't mean to blow up your spot. I hope you're okay with it. But Jacqueline has made this decision to be and she's always been a good mother, kind, loving, and compassionate, but maybe a bit too much of a friend. And it's hard to face that fallacy head on. And Jacqueline, I commend you for facing that fallacy head on, and I commend you for being a good mother and growing and being a better mother every single day to my little bear, this little gentleman that I made a promise to take care of, and to the best of my ability, despite me not being around, I've been doing my best by being me, by growing and learning and loving the way that his grandfather taught me to. Haley was in with us today for a little while. That was an absolute amazing blessing. Miss my dog for sure. I know. I got AC McDoodle. He was a black lab pit bull, a giant beast of a puppy do, who thought he was the poopiest, and he was. He was super cute, and he was a baby. Yeah, he was a baby, all right, 130-pound baby that would lay in my bed and get real close to me like this, and then stretch his legs out while he was sleeping, and then get real close and stretch his legs out while he was sleeping until he pushed me off the damn bed. I'd lock him out of my room. And he'd cry, I just want to sleep with you, please. I love you. Um, what happened? What do you mean, what happened? We're just talking in general, sweetheart. I was just giving you the kudos over the conversation we had the other day. That's all. I didn't mean to expose too much if it's too much. How you're taking the reins in your life to redefine your relationship with your son to be a better mother. You've always been an amazing mother. I'm not saying that. You've always been really an amazing human being. Yes, and Ace. We're talking about Ace's retarded ass. You know Ace. You lived with me when I had to lock him out of my room and he'd cry. But I couldn't have him in my room on my bed because he'd push me off the damn bed. I want to sleep. I have a German Shepherd. He was the best dog ever. Yeah. Ace was my brother Steve's before he passed, and I got him for a while. We took care of him out in the nation. He got attacked by a group of dogs, and he had to go, and my mother took care of him, and then he protected my mother on the west side for a few years before they both passed of bladder cancer, believe it or not, within a few months of each other. Something in the water out there? Seems pretty prevalent. I don't know. It's pretty weird that a dog and my mother both passed from bladder cancer within a couple months of each other. But who am I to say? Jacqueline, I forgot why he's not around anymore. He passed the bladder cancer. Yeah. Good morning. Love the rabbit ears. Thank you, White Wolf. It's so great to have you in today, Mrs. this beautiful madam that has become part of the turtle herd. You're an amazing human being, White Wolf. Are you struggling with anything today you're willing to let us help you with? Are you struggling with any burdens of life that we could help you overcome through open, honest communication? You don't have to share anything you don't want to share, but I implore you to share because it lightens the burden on all of us when we share these things. We have 7 votes already for are you going to do 100%? Yeah. Are you willing to do the next right thing today? I like hearing that. 100%. I like seeing that. Yesterday or the day before was, are you willing to do what's right versus what's easy? And it was like 10% of people were like, nah, man, I'm gonna do what's easy. It's whoa, what is that all about? Heading to a friend's funeral today was kind of hard. Thank you, White Wolf. Give respect and appreciation. I send love to your friend on their journey. There's things that we can do when someone we love starts their journey, to the other place that have helped me a lot. Just reflect on the love and kindness they brought into this world and allow that love and kindness to keep being spread into this world through who you are and their interaction with you, White Wolf. You know, I'm a big fan of the spirit plate. You know, you're not putting a bunch of food on this plate. You're putting a little itty bitty of everything you make on that plate, and you're letting it sit there until the next morning, giving it back to Mother Earth, not into the trash. Go throw it in the front yard, and the animals will eat it. Go throw it in the backyard, in the woods, after the sun comes up. Now, this plate is a spiritual thing, so like you don't need a bunch of physical food on it, but what you do need to do is just have that intent that that spirit plate is there for the ones you love, so that you can have the love and appreciation of them around you again. You know, when I cook, at times I make these spirit plates, and my brothers are with me, my father's with me, and I can feed them through my actions, and I think it's a beautiful thing. Oh my, look at all your beautiful ladies. I know we're growing this beautiful group of compassion and appreciation. It's amazing. And MD, thank you for recognizing that. Travel where there is no path and make a trail. Thank you, Jacqueline. You're right. Into the abyss, right? That's what we're doing right now. Metaphorically, that's what we're doing right now. We're traveling through the untrekked path. We're breaking the norms of communicating about spiritual, emotional, and physical health. And this is something that we're blazing a path here, so that everybody else around us can find love and compassion in their heart. Thank you, Jacqueline Morgan, for that beautiful quote. Welcome all. Please double tap that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. As W says, MD, Jacko sending you some love. MD, White Wolf, you're exactly right. Thank you, White Wolf. We will remember this day. We will remember this today. My family is very traditional. Thank you, White Wolf. Please allow my family's tradition to become yours. Um, you know, that spirit plate for me has helped me heal in 1,000 different ways. You know, just this understanding that not only am I cooking the food with them in mind, but I'm setting just a little bit aside for them and for all my relations, so that we can invite that positivity in and help us with the transition, with help our loved ones with the transition. We get so wrapped up in us during death, right? What happens to me, you know, and all the pain that I'm in. And we kind of lose track of the transition that our loved one's taking from this world to the next, and how complicated that can be. And you could be a part of that journey by standing up strong and helping your loved one through love and compassion on their journey they're on. MD, sending blessings. My cousin's funeral is on Friday, so I know how it feels. Well, thank you, MD, for sharing. And again, let's send some love to MD's cousin. Let's send some love to White Wolf's friend, and let's get out there and make a spirit plate for someone you love today. If you don't have the ambition to cook because you don't want to cook for yourself, I understand that. But what you can do is you can cook for the ones that you love that have started their journey, and you can enjoy a good meal with them through this avenue of a spirit plate we're talking about. Um, Jacqueline lost. Are you okay? What are you lost about there, sweetheart? So many people gone too young. Yes, without a doubt, Jacko. Without a doubt. Um, you know, but we can't control these things. What we can do is do our best to navigate the burden together. One of the other things that I've learned through the tradition, experiencing with my father, through my brothers and his passing, is that we eat every meal. Eat if someone passes, you know, eat every single meal, you know, in remembrance of them. Become stronger, hydrate, you know, and walk softly on Mother Earth when someone that you love is making a transition to the other place. You know, be gentle with the people around you and understand that they grieve differently than you. Um, and you know, and we all grieve differently. We all need different coping mechanisms. We all, you know, strive and miss these people that we love that have left this world. Shame feel for you. We feel for you all. I try and think that they can see me, and I gotta do good for them. That's helped me a lot. IFE. It's Smoke's painting, man. My brothers, when they both passed, you know, I was pushing Rob to have his own business, and he did. You know, Smokey's Auto Repair, and you know, and he pushed me to do my own thing, and I didn't really put it on the forefront. But after he passed, I put it on the forefront, and I crushed the painting world. You know, not in huge ways. I didn't do a million houses or nothing, but everything I did was quality over quantity, and I helped a lot of people out in their name, and that helped me to heal from this pain because I couldn't do it for myself when they passed. I couldn't. I didn't have enough love or appreciation for myself to do it for me. So I had to do it for them. So, you know, for a while, if you have to do it for the ones that are on their journey, do it for them. and know that eventually the time will come to do it for yourself. Uh, hey, folks, Andy, it's always good to see you, good sir. White Wolf just popped in. I'll be back when I see you. Have a wonderful day. All of great people. Thank you, White Wolf. I'd love to see you in the comments of some of my videos. See what you think about some of the videos I've produced. There's hundreds of them. So maybe go to the playlist and select a playlist you like. They're all 30 seconds to a minute long, most of them. I got that 7 minute coffee talk. That's really awesome. White Wolf, I'd really like to hear your opinion on the coffee talk. It's a 7 minute video, my favorite long form I have. It would mean a lot to me to get some opinions on that and what you guys think about it. It would mean a lot to me to get some opinions on the shorts and what I'm trying to do with the YouTube channel. It'd mean a lot to me for you guys to get out there and interact. It would mean a whole lot for me for you guys to share this stream and whatever shorts might be. Our friend Crystal Van Martyr is watching, but she can't comment since she's old. No, Crystal, you can't comment because you didn't sign up for YouTube. Now you don't have to pay for YouTube. You get free YouTube, but you have to register so that you have, you register whatever you want your YouTube name to be and your email address, and then you can comment. It's not because you're old, believe me. It's because we don't know no better. That's why. That's why I'm trying to be the smiler. Yes, take care. White Wolf, take care, Wolf. We love you, Wolf. Smokey's Auto Repair was definitely a good thing. And Rob was an amazing mechanic, and to see what he did with that small little mobile mechanics business helped me to understand that, I could do something better. But I had to do it in my way with my thing, which was painting. And I did. I mean, I didn't use my brothers in a bad way, but I used their memory to help me push forward to do something great. And now is the time for me to understand that I could do those great things on my own. That, and now I honor them by doing the next great thing for myself and for them. This traveling Scott thing is about me. This doing the next right thing is about me and me doing the next right thing and honoring my brothers and father. But it's also about me growing as a human being and spreading my father's love and appreciation. Thank you guys all so much for commenting. I'm catching up. Diamonds forever. Thank you, White Wolf. We love you deeply. Coffee Talk, we'll check it out. Yeah, you should check it out, IFV. It's my favorite long form. It's 7 minutes long. I'd really like your opinion on it. It would mean a lot to me to see what you think of this thing I put so much time and effort into. And, we got a couple other episodes lined up here soon. Just randomly crap thought. I thought that it's there. Wait, just randomly crop thought. I'd throw that in there. Just random crap thought. I thought I'd throw that in there. You love Shelly Basley or whatever? Okay, that's cool. You throw in whatever thoughts you want there, M. Dizzle, Mike Thrizzle, the OG Nizzle. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do. I'm so sorry for your loss, MD, and all who have gone through the same. Strength to everyone for sure. We all go through this struggle. We've all lost somebody. We've all felt the struggle and the burden of losing someone who started their journey, who's gone on ahead, as the big dog would say. But it's how we handle that. Are we going to have positivity, love, and hope that comes from that, and we're going to help our brothers and sisters grow from that? Or are we gonna get lost in the abyss and the pain? It's up to you. How do you want to handle it? How do you want to honor the ones you love? Do you want to honor them by sobbing? And no, I'm not saying you shouldn't. You definitely grieve in whatever way you need to, but the time comes for that to stop and for the work to start. For the work of you showing that loved one that you're going to be a better human being because they were in your life. The work of showing the world, your loved one's light through your interactions is going to feed them on their journey. Not that, at least at the very least, not that Hawanase would need my help with this pillar of light that he was. But I enjoy having conversations about my father figure and sending him love on his journey. Because, as he would say, our spiritual path is to do these things, is to help our loved ones on their journey as they make that inconceivable transition from this physical world to a spiritual one. I am so sorry for your loss. I thank you, Andy, Edith, my angel. Edith is all of our angels for sure. Thank you, Edith. You're such an amazing human being. You are, Andy. Good to see you. It's amazing to see Andy today. Welcome. Please double tap that screen. W says your thumbs won't fall off. He's almost sure of it. Hello, Jacko. I'm glad you guys are getting along so well. Jacqueline, I'm glad that you could be here and be part of this community. There's a lot of beautiful, powerful women here that can help you grow. Um, if you woke up perfect today, what would be the point of going on, right, Jacko? The point of going on is spreading love, hope, and appreciation. The point of going on is to find a group of people that reflect your love and appreciation and want to help you grow and learn. I meant Andy. Oh, Andy. How's the weather there? Scotland, Edith. Yeah, Andy's in Scotland. Edith's in Africa. How is the weather over there, Andy? In good old Scotland. How is the weather, good sir? Is your day going well? Are you going to do the next right thing today? Are you going to explore what that means? Are you going to, share this link that we have pinned down here to someone who's struggling, who might need a car? Are you going to embrace the positivity and the what if, despite how good it seems to too good it seems to be real? Are you going to help the person that you love? Do you not know how to help the person you love who might be in spiritual, emotional, physical pain through addiction, abuse, loss, or grief, mental health issues? Are you going to turn your back on them because it's easier? Or are you gonna look for a way to help them because you're in the right place if you're looking to help someone you love? Winter mild, buddy. Okay, so it's a mild winter over there in Scotland. Sorry, I am double tapping both platforms. Mine Z. Okay, awesome. We're good to see you, Z. We appreciate you being here. I hope you're part of the survey today. I hope you're part of the love and the light and the hope that comes in. We do have about 9 minutes left. That'll put us at about an hour for this one, half an hour for the first part that we kind of had to restart. And then we're going to take out of here unless we have a little timer go off for a gift. Anything over $5, that's off a timer, and we don't ever leave with a timer involved because everything is time versus money. And I gotta go make some money today. Yesterday I was admittedly after our conversation was so emotionally wiped because there's a lot going on. Despite what I talked about, this person that I love, there's other people that I love that are struggling that I want to be there for. Don't leave us. Yeah, no one ever truly leaves us, Jacko. Uh, there's no true goodbye. So I don't like saying goodbye. See you later. Uh, as Gio Hade would say, where the path is, he would say, and I can't think of the words right now. I'll think of them. But Gio Hade was a great man as well. My father's best friend, where the path is, the champion, Billy Sullivan, first Golden Glove lightweight, featherweight champion, Native American lightweight champion. Got his poster on my wall. He's a great man. Gio Hade is a beautiful man. And I'm trying to think of his. I'm confused. I barely speak English, so it's hard for me to remember these phrases. Good, good. We need to run. Well, you take your time, brother. You do you, and please indulge in the conversation. We got about 7 min left, as long as we don't have any timers pop off. But you stick around. We're gonna talk about hope, love, and appreciation, and then we're gonna start our day by doing the next right thing. If that means sharing this live, if that means conversating here with us now, if that means spreading love and hope through whatever avenue you can. Then get out there and do it. Do the next right thing. Take care of yourself, your family, your community in that order, because it's the only way that works. You're going to pour from an empty cup. Is that the next right thing? You're going to get every single drop of compassion and love out of that cup and have none left for you? Or are you going to take your time and slow down and fill that cup with compassion and love so that you can do the next right thing? Hello there, Ando. Where Jimmy Jan at today? I think Jim Jam done learned his lesson. So that dude. You know what I'm saying? And his bullshit. I'm glad he's not here today. We don't need MD exposed to this dude who don't want to learn his lesson. Anyway, 6 men. We're counting down. Slow and steady, nice and easy. Jim Jam. Yeah, he likes to simp. We don't allow simps here to make my sister feel uncomfortable. You wouldn't come up to me and my sister in public and start talking about how beautiful she is right off the bat, would you? Like, no. because I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? But you'll come on here and you'll start immediately throwing these compliments that are like, they're not compliments if they're out of the blue and weird like that. You don't treat women like that. No woman wants you to like walk up to her and say, "Oh, you're so beautiful." And, and if she does, like, yeah, she might, but like, that ain't getting you nowhere. You're still a simp. You know, I like listening to Alan Watts occasionally. I thought I feel more comfortable, confused sometimes. Yeah, Alan, what Misled Utopia. I don't know if he re-released his Watts videos, but he made some really awesome graphics to Alan Watts, and he had him on his channel. I know he got kind of disconcerted because he didn't get monetized because all of his views, his big part of his views ratio came from these Alan Watts, and they wanted something more original to monetize him on. So I don't know if he re-released those, but yeah, he introduced me to Alan Watts. And I implore you to go out there and check out Alan Watts. I implore you to go out there and check out To Become a Human Being, a book by Alan Wall based on the wisdom of Tanadaho Chief Leanne Shenandoah. Jimmy John. There you are. Are you going to be good there, Jimmy Jam? You going to be good today, brother? We were just talking about you. Scotto, I am off to the next 2 days after today. Okay, so maybe we should get together the next couple days. I plan on taking off the next couple days. I do have to have this conversation with this pastor about someone I love because nothing's happening because the two adults in the scenario are covering for each other because they both are saturated in pain and abuse and don't know how to change it. If you're addicted to pain and abuse out there today and you don't know why you keep running back to it, it's because it's all you know. It's going to be hard to let love into your heart. It's going to be hard to accept anything different than you've known. And that's the reality of it. And that's what my loved one's going through right now. Yeah, Jimmy John, feel free to be part of the conversation, brother, but don't be a simp. You already started off pretty simpy. John, Maria's beautiful. All right, well, you're blocked, brother. We're going to remove that. Thank you. And then, yeah, do me a favor. One of you moderators out there, block this dude for as long as you can. And we'll go from there. We're not going to have a simp come in here and make my sister feel uncomfortable. You're protected, MD. We love you. This dude and his bullshit, thinking he's funny coming in here, you know what I'm saying these things instead of being part of the community. We stick up for the ones we love. Thank you, Weimer, for taking care of our issue there. Pip, can I make rabbit skin glue out of you? Sure, why not? Let's get it done. You can do it. There, Pip. I'm up for it. You do whatever you want. You want my hands? You chop them off, carry them around as lucky rabbit's foots. We can do that too. Whatever makes you feel white. I'm fine with it. Appreciate your levity there, Pippo. Okay there, Pippo long stockings. We appreciate having you in. M Dizzle, the Mike Thrizzle, the OG Kizzle, and the Jacko Dizzle, without a doubt. Anyhowsen, we're rolling up on it, guys. We got a couple more minutes. We're going to keep this ball rolling. We did make $10 today, 12.40. It was 10 euros towards the next rate thing. So that puts us over 100. We're able to get paid out through YouTube now, and we're about $95 away from hitting that 200. That'll double up into 400. So keep that in mind while you're watching the channel too. You can also donate on on anything you like particularly to kind of enhance that, especially the coffee talk segment that I did. If you really like that, you want to throw $1 at that, just to show your support, because here's the thing, you guys want more coffee talks. I think that coffee talk is a beautiful thing, and we could grow on that. Hungry hippos, without a doubt. Yeah, we're gonna keep blocking this dude for showing disrespect, and we're gonna give him kudos for continuing the conversation of how we take care of someone we love. It's not just physical violence that you're protecting the world from if you're a warrior. It's this emotional abuse, and it's emotional abuse for someone to continuously come in and talk to my sister like that and not be part of the conversation when he's explicitly told that it may make her feel uncomfortable. Are you gonna take the hard track today and get away from the abyss, or are you going to be sucked into the darkness over there? into this dark hole of pain. You could float your way easy, slow and steady, right into that abyss of dark pain, or you could take the chance and slowly leap your way to freedom, one stepping stone at a time. You get to make that decision. I have to go. Take care, beautiful souls. Edith, we love having you in. Speaking of Avengers, are you talking about my car? Feel free to check out the linked video. We're giving away the Galactic Avenger here as soon as I get a vehicle to someone in need. We have hashtag 4 teams right now that are really spearheading this. We have about 20 people that want the car, but we have 4 teams that are really doing great. Hashtag Team Tree Farmer, hashtag Team Mark, hashtag Team Glue Huffer, and hashtag Team Adam. They all have an interesting backstory, and they all are adamant about getting this car. And you could join that hashtag Team You by just nominating yourself and then following these simple rules that are in this 10-minute related video. I found a new favorite hydration drink. Let us know. Call Hero Hydro by Marvel. What? I need Weimer's hydration drink. Yeah. Do you? Well, you won't let them come over there and visit. Yeah, I'm sure you could have all the Weimer juice you want, MD. You know what I'm saying? You got to let them. You got to allow them to come over there to Europe and meet you, or you know what I'm saying? Over there to the UK and meet you, and you can hydrate all day. I'm almost sure of it. You got this dude all wound up. Like, yeah, he has a lot of love to give, a lot of appreciation, hope, and respect there, MD. I'm really glad that you guys met each other here. I know that it's not whatever, but like for me, I really think that, long term, you guys growing and healing could be a beautiful thing. And that's, all the joking aside. And I know that there's a big pond between you two, but you guys meeting here and being able to lean on each other the way that you do is a beautiful gift for you to be able to, for W to be able to appreciate her positivity and feminine energy, and for MD to appreciate Weimer's masculine energy, whether they can, quote unquote, be together or not. You know what I'm saying? They're taking care of each other, and that's a beautiful thing through love, respect, and open, honest communication. And slow and steady, MD. I'm not trying to push you into letting W come see you. I'm just trying to keep that door open so that when the opportunity comes, you guys can actually physically meet. Because I know that you both deserve a good, caring human being in your life that takes care of you, and I know W would take care of you, and I know MD would take care of Weimer. And dragon fruit is dragon fruit's ridiculous. Let's change the subject. She says dragon fruit is ridiculous. Is delicious. Good diversion tactic there, M Dizzle. It is really great. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing here that you guys can connect and come together. One more shining little piece of how amazing this channel can be as a group, as we spread love and appreciation. God bless all of you. Please take care. Stay safe. Much love and blessings. Exit. All right, Ando Calrissian with the love and water. OMD, yeah. Well, that's a fairy tale, I guess, MD. That last one, I guess you took it to a place. We could always pray that happens. But as men, we make sure we take care of the women in our life first. Most of the time, it's not simultaneous. Sorry, I have a dirty mind. That's okay. I'm sure that's part of what freaking W loves about you. That's part of what we love about you here. Be dirty. It's okay. You're an adult. You can be dirty. You can have a dirty mind. You know what I'm saying? Dirty bird. I love you, Scotto, but don't go. Don't go. I know. Well, we love to be here with you. I'd love to spend some time with you and the bear. We got to do that before I go. I've got a lot going on, but I'm always here for you every single day, Jacko. You and that bear. I hope he's listening right now. He's probably at school. But make sure you hug him for me tonight. Let him know Uncle Scott loves him. Let him know that I will always be here, even if it's just this avenue, to make sure that he understands the man his father was. This great human being who ran his own business. This great human being who made me the man I am through love and compassion. And I will always do my best to give that back to that little bear. I will fulfill the promise I made to his grandfather that I will always be there for him. And that doesn't mean physically being there for somebody. Sometimes you can't physically be there for the children in your life. That doesn't mean that I'm failing. That means that I'm standing my ground and being me, and that things were complicated in the past, and now things are becoming uncomplicated because I gave it time, right? Um, Dirty Bunny. Yeah, we love the Dirty Bunnies. Oh, Jacko, you are so sweet and beautiful. Thank you, MD. You guys are so awesome backing each other up. Jacko, we beg him to, at time, to stay on. Yeah, no, well, here's the thing, man. I can stay, but you need to hit that gift button. I can stay here right now with you and chat for a little bit longer, but I got to have a timer going off because without that enhancing the next right thing, I've got to go make money in some other way. And it's not much, Jacko. You want to drop a fiver by hitting that gift button and dropping five? That's awesome. You are Jacko here, Jacqueline. Like that's get used to it because the turtle herd loves nicknames. And you will be Jacko forever because you are my Jacko. But yeah, if you guys really want me to stay a little bit longer, I'll stay 5 more minutes, right? If you want me to stay longer than that, then I'm gonna have to, there's gonna have to be some donations coming in so that I can do so. Not that money is the most important thing, but I can only put so much time into this before I need to go make money because I'm trying to do the next right thing. Do you call me Jacko? Aw, Jacko. Oh, you guys are absolutely amazing. We have 82%. Are you willing to do the next right thing today? 18% said no. I'm blown away by this. But I guess it's a gift button. Where is that? Jacko, there should be like a little box at the bottom right hand corner. I don't know if you have to subscribe first. You probably already did, but it should be a little package that you can click on in the bottom right, and then it'll allow you to pick the amount that you want to put in there. And then, like I said, anything $5 and above starts a timer, and we don't leave. The more that you put in there, the longer the timer lasts, the longer we can spend with each other here in this way. And I'd be willing to stay as long as you guys want, but we have to. Everything's time versus money. MD, oh my God. For right now, we'll give you a chance to figure that out, whether you want to do that or not. We'll go get another cup of coffee. Go see what this chunky bunny's doing out here. Probably causing problems. Bun Bun, you out here? You out here rustling and fluttering, Bun Bun? Where you at? Where's my chunky? Let's see where this chunky's at. Come here, Bun Bun. He's not in his spot there. Chunky Bunny, your pappy wants to beat you. Come here, Chunky Bunny. DYI, is your PayPal still active? Yes. We do get 100% of the PayPal if you want to do it that way. But DYI, I implore you to do it here because, yes, it might take away 30%, but we're going to double up everything that you donate here, DYI, if you send a little gift. And it'll keep me on for a little bit longer. There's my Chunky Bunny. There's my chunker. Come here, Chunky. Oh, yeah. There's my little guy. Him's just a baby, huh? He likes the cheeky cutter and watch his little eardrop. Watch his little eardrop. Oh, Junker. Oh. All right. Well, here's the thing, Jacko. Do it. I'll stick around for a little bit longer, give you a chance to figure it out. Crystal Vin, Bun Bun. Yes. Crystal V. Thank you. Love, hope, and appreciation today, Crystal. Tommy, sup, brother? He's back. All right, I guess we're chilling for a little bit longer. Jacqueline's trying to figure out how to send a gift to the stream so that we can stick on a little longer. So I'll give her that. Anybody else who want to hit that little gift button and keep me around for a little bit longer, feel free. Like I said, anything over $5 starts a timer, and I've made a rule here that I will not walk away from a timer, that we'll spend time together as long as you guys see fit, Tommy, sup, brother? Gotta go. Weimer says, gotta go. Much love. Appreciate you, MD. Turtle Herd. Great day. 1% better. W says, check out Weimer's channel. You won't regret it. He's helping out his friend he installed a wood-burning furnace into a work van. It was absolutely amazing. We're going to change up our spot here. Let me go grab my old Stogaroos, but yeah. Check out W's channel, everybody. You won't regret it. Tommy, please go check out W's channel. Back him up, man. Comment on some of his stuff. He's trying really hard to make an impact in this world in a positive way, which is absolutely amazing. We love him for it. Yeah, Weimer later, for sure. Yeah. Later, Weimer. We love you. We appreciate you. We hope the world finds you and gives you everything beautiful that you need. We're sticking around for a while because I trust Jacko. That she might want to drop a gift. Is there a problem there, Jacko? Is there no button to add a super chat? I think is what it's called. Type it in the search bar. Yeah, just type Weimer in the search bar. You'll find it, or you can click on his name and go from there. I think. I not grab my lighter. I didn't grab the lighter. Anyway, we're trying to get reset here. I do got to go clean out the car today. I do got to do some very specific things to get us rolling to do the next right thing. But like I said, I don't mind. There it is. Crystal V, $1.99. Everybody liked Crystal V. So that $1.99 just became $4, Crystal. Through this thing we have rolling with Chime. You're absolutely amazing. That'll hold us on for a little while. See, Jacko, that's how you do it. Right there. Very simple. And $1.99, keep me around for another 5 minutes or so, 10 minutes. No, so here's the thing, Jack. Oh, wait, you might have to like put your card information for YouTube or something. So the only way we can double the money is through it going through this, right? I've got a Chime account that this money goes into. Once I hit 200, then Crank gets 100, I get 100. We both donate that back to the next right thing. So we implore you for at least this moment, even though they take away 30% when you donate, is to donate through the channel, because that's what's going to... How do you do more? So you hit that gift and it should say on there exactly how much you want to give. Like I said, $5 will start a timer for you. Anything over $5 will start a timer. And every dollar that comes into the Next Right Thing fund is going to help us get to Sally's and help us travel and do the next right thing. Help your aunt or uncle out there. And until we hit 200, that's all doubled. So it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, you just adjust, Crystal. So Crystal is a good friend. She's family, yeah, without doubt. Her and Patrick Schlam. I love Pat. Pat, not Patrick. You fucking hate that if you heard me. You tell Pat I love him. Crystal has been a childhood friend, a sister, a mentor for many, many years. And I'm so happy for her and Pat. There we go. Wow. Crystal, thank you so much. We're not going anywhere for a while. That timer will last for a minute. Good. You just bought yourself some Scotty time. And you also contributed to the Next Right Thing. So that's almost $40. We take away 70. I know the math is weird, right? But we double it up after we take away 30%. So it'd be $14 doubled. So we get to $28 you just donated, because they take away 30% and then we double it through the fund. We love you too. I love you deeply. Make sure you give Pat a big hug for me. I don't mean him having been able to chat a lot. I mean, you talk a lot more than he does, but I have a lot of love for Pat. Pat was a strong, caring individual, a few years older than me. I was probably about 14. He was probably about 18, but we were in the same group, and he took me under his wing. So did Crystal, and the three of us spent so much time together. Buy a super sticker. That's what we're talking about, Jacko. That's what she just did there for the 19 and the 2. I'm going to go. All right, MD, we'll see you soon. We're going to stick around for a while. We got this nice slow timer popping off here. This is a beautiful thing. We're at 21.98 right now for today, which puts us well over that first 100 mark. We're at $96 when today started. We were also at 1,898 subscribers when we started. So I'm assuming that we're over that 1,900 threshold. But don't be afraid to subscribe. Become a member of the Turtle Herd. Everybody send love to Crystal. Let's get some hearts going on the side here. Let's tell Crystal how amazing she is. One of the biggest gifts that Crystal gives me as her friend, as her brother, is the ability to slow down. You guys know me, right? I'm blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And Crystal communicates, in a don't mean to blow up your spot. This is a physical thing that, you're going through in a broken way that sometimes takes a little time to slow down and hear. She has a bit of a stutter, which is something that she's had her whole life, and it doesn't diminish who she is. It actually expands on who she is, because it gives me the time to slow down when we're having a conversation, because I want to blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But I got to give her a minute to get it out. And in that way, she helps me a lot to slow down and find a center. Crystal, I love you. I love you for who you are and the compassion you have in this world. I love you for the family you've always been. And I love you for helping slow me down. Jacko, there we go. We got another 20. Awesome, Jacko. Now that allows me to stick around for a while. Now we got two timers going off. And Crystal, we love you deeply, and you're not just helping me; you're helping the world right now. You're helping your brothers and sisters out there that need help. If you know anybody who needs a roof patched, or I mean, you know specifically that I could patch a roof, find a leak and determine it and patch it. You know that I'm a good painter. You know that I could do foundations and chimneys and masonry work is what I specialize in, that group of things. But I can also do drywall work. I can also do landscaping, as you can tell in one of my Next Right Thing videos, where the house and the walkway that I built and this decks, I can build decks. You know, if you guys can help me find people that need these things done, then I can get there through the Next Right Thing Fund, which right now we're at $41, which you take away 30%, blah, blah, add it up. Dude, we made good money today. We're at probably about $60 we made today with the doubling up and the numbers and how it works. You know that I'm a homeowner. Awesome. I know. Yeah. So sub day. So sub day what? Oh, I got to come out to your home. Yeah, you're right. Before I go, even I got to get out there. You got the next couple days. I'll come to you, Jacko. How's that sound? I will come to you in the next couple days, especially if you have the next couple days off. I want to see your new home. I want to be able to, hopefully see Bear for a moment. You're loving and appreciative. But yeah, now we get to stick around for a while. Now we get to continue the conversation of love and hope. Thank you to Crystal and to Jacko. Crystal V, Miss Van Mata. You're an inspiration of hope, love, and appreciation. Both of you beautiful women. The feminine energy today is flowing through us. And I want to recognize that today, this caregiving nature that we have, and how we find a balance in caregiving. Because even the caregivers got to be warriors there, especially when they're caregiving the little ones. You gotta be willing to adamantly push forward and fight for them, with them, right? I hate that little flashy. This light out here does the little flashy for some reason. But yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing. And yes, I obviously am sticking around for a little bit longer. I hate what happens with the light here. I hate that. We're going in the other room again. I don't care. That light for some reason doesn't do that, and I'm cool with that. I'm gonna leave my smokes out here because I don't need another one. I've already had 19,000 today. But yeah, it's such a blessing to be here with you guys. It's such a blessing to add to that Next Right Thing Fund, so that we can help somebody out. Please keep in mind out there. Oh, Jacqueline's. Oh, is that why you said you're a homeowner? We might have to put Jacqueline on the Next Right Thing list here eventually, with some stuff she needs done. That might be outside of the Next Right Thing list because she is my sister, and we might just go fix shit because shit needs to be fixed. Is that better? Good. See how it doesn't flash? I hate that, how it flashes out there. I don't think I get the best signal here. Are you starting to flash in here too, you son of a bitch? It wasn't doing that all morning. Ugh, that drives me nuts. Anyhow, and hold tight. Hold on tight as we explore what the next right thing is. You sort of put on your childhood. Wait, you short got be the caregiver. Yes, you do. It is, yeah. And I've been a caregiver since a young age, man, and that does put a hinder on your childhood. I was babysitting at 11 years old. It was a different world back then. My nieces and nephews, as soon as I was old enough to comprehend what was going on, I was thrown into the babysitter role. Not that I have any children, but yeah, it's a complicated balance, especially when you're a child trying to understand how to raise a child, and we're all children with the first one, I guess, too, Jacqueline, you did great. Pushing through, and now that you're learning and growing, you're going to just become a better and better mother as you go, to acknowledge the struggle and to know that you want to change is a hard thing. Anybody out there friending their children, you're going to get backed up into a corner eventually, and you're going to have to either be the disciplinarian to change these actions, because Bear's a beautiful, loving little man, but he's running off on his mouth about some shit lately that he definitely shouldn't have been because there's no consequences, right? But now there's going to start to be consequences, and that's what you do as a good mother. You make sure you're a good father. You make sure there's consequences for the children around you so they can learn and grow. Yes, Jacko, and we are both children with your child for sure. I'm a full grown man boy. Peter Pan complex without a doubt. I mean, I'm sitting here on live wearing bunny ears right now. You know, I'm not afraid to admit it. Not at all afraid to admit that I let that inner child play. I highly suggest you do the same. It's time to let that inner child play. It's time but also it's time to be a parent. It's time to be a caregiver. It's time to be a provider in a beautiful, loving way. Yeah, my grand did that with my mom and aunt's boyfriend. Them turned out wild. Exactly. That's what'll happen. They'll turn out wild, man. Your children will run the roost. You know, I'm sure Crystal could tell you that she's had to put the foot down numerous times and in her life with her children to be a good mother. You know, done things that she didn't want to do. She'd rather be his friend, rather be their friend, rather be her friend. But that's not what's good for your children. That's not what's good for you. The easy thing to be their friend isn't the good thing. You know, it isn't the right thing, isn't the next right thing. The next right thing is doing what's hard a lot of times so that you can learn and grow in a true situation. Thank you for backing me up on that truth. Maybe some hearts, some loving over here on the side of the corner here. Get that rolling a little bit. Um, Again, thank you, both of you beautiful women, for your donations today. We've made $53 and some change between the half hour live before this and this live in the moment today, which we take 30% off of YouTube's cut, and then we double that what's left at 70%. So we're looking at, God, probably about $80 today. Probably about $75 we made today. Once we double it up after YouTube's cut, which is absolutely amazing. That's a huge jump towards doing the next right thing. Turtle herd, yes. And we're honored to have you here, Jacqueline. You know, like you said, you opened up to me that you need help, right? Here's the help right here, right now. With these beautiful women, these beautiful people through open, honest communication. I'm not telling you whatever, but if there's ever something with Bear that you got to discuss, you're not sure how to handle it, you're not sure, if what you're doing is right. This is the place where you can come in and say, "Hey, guys, man, this is what's going on with little Bear, and I'm not sure if I'm handling it right. How should I get him back on track?" And there's a lot of beautiful women here, Crystal. MD, Edith, Lady J, all these amazing human beings that have helped to raise good human beings in their life that can help you, figure out what the right thing to do is. Because it can be a struggle when you love, right? It can be a struggle to have these children, um, you know, uh, that you love, right? I get it. I never had a father, right? So I always took the approach that I would be the father I wanted with my nieces and nephews. They always showed me respect because Uncle Scott had rules. Now, I say I whooped that ass. You know what I'm saying? You better watch out. Uncle Scott, I whooped that ass, but I've never put my hands on a child, and I never will. I guess what I mean by that is by there being some kind of consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like in my house, if you act out of order or if you're crying for no reason, you go sit on the toilet. And you can sit there as long as you can want. It's up to you because now I have the power and I can hear it. I can allow it in my life because you're in there screaming and crying. That's fine, but you're not getting off that toilet till you stop screaming and crying. Especially now, I'm not saying for no, if there's reasons to scream and cry, yes, but those non-needed reasons, I got two nieces that come over here that act like angels in my house. And everybody's still like blown away by this, even though it's a common trend in my life that my nieces and nephews come over here and act like good kids because there's consequences. You know what I'm saying? Like, and me and Jacqueline have had this conversation. I don't understand why he listens to you. Well, he listens to me because there's consequences, because I put my foot down, because I love him enough to not be his friend all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Love your children enough to not be their friend because they're going to grow up and there's going to be consequences. The law has consequences. The world has consequences, right? So I could have similar parties with. Yeah, here's the thing, Jacko. Yeah, I mean, with these mothers, maybe not right off the bat. Crystal's not that far away. I mean, her kids are a bit older. I don't know if the slumber parties would fit with Bear. I don't know, the age of her children. But maybe, here's the thing. Maybe even just, you and Crystal getting together and being friends. I think would be great. I think it'd be great for the both of you. Jacqueline, Crystal's going through a little bit of, the nest starting to empty a little bit, and she's struggling with that. And Jacqueline's struggling being a young single mother to a young man who she's trying to help to become a man. And I think that your guys' friendship could really help you both grow. Hear you there. Yeah, I guess it's better than having a bad one. I guess so, but just keep in mind today, man, there's got to be consequences for all of us. If we grow up in an atmosphere with no consequences, then we don't understand that that we're not in charge, right? That we can do whatever we want. Your kids are going to turn into heathens if there isn't consequences. Even the best, beautiful, cutest, most amazing little children are going to be heathens because no one's ever put them in line. And I know this for a fact because my nieces and nephews are here with us a lot, and they tell me a lot in real life how much they appreciate me being there the way that I was there for them. Um, Anyhowsen, we got 15 votes. Are you willing to do the next right thing today? 87%. Well, I guess I'll have to live with that. There's never 100% in this world. No matter what questions you ask, no matter what questions asked, right? There's always going to be that percentage of people that are either joking around or that really believe that doing what's easy is better for them and the ones that they love. Well, we're here to break that stigma. It's not easy to do what's best for the ones we love. In the moment, a lot of times I've lost people in my life because I refuse to waver on what's right. Yeah, I hear you there. But we have to stand our ground, especially when it comes to the little ones in our life. It's your responsibility. It's the next right thing for you to guide those little ones into how the world works. And how the world works is if you do something up, there's consequences. In Uncle Scott's house, you sit on the toilet when you freak out and act a fool. You sit on the toilet when you hit your sibling for no reason. You sit on the toilet when you break something in my house out of malicious intent because you're angry. None of these things are tolerated at Uncle Scott's house. And that's why these children, when they come to Uncle Scott's house, they act like good little children because there's consequences. So make sure that there's consequences in this world. But and I'm not saying beat your children. Never. Don't ever put your hands on a child, man. In that way. I guess a spanking here and there might not be a bad thing. I got a few spankings that were good for me. But I am so far removed from that because of the depth of the abuse I went through. So I refuse to put my hands on children in any way because I don't feel like it's necessary. But if you have, it might be necessary if you let it go on too long. If you let it go on to the point where this child controls and consumes you and nothing works, maybe bend him over and give him a couple wappy doodles. Will open his eyes, man. A lot of people might see that as child abuse, but my grandfather bent my ass over and gave me a couple wappy doodles a couple times, and that's all it took. My little sister Brianna, man, she had at like 9 years old was acting a fool in Disneyland, was screaming and yelling bloody murder and acting like we were torturing her because she wanted a candy bar and we were eating pizza. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't stop and it wouldn't stop and it wouldn't stop. You know what stopped it? I bent her over, gave her two whaps. Wappy doodle, snap, snap. Love you. Go sit in the corner. And she pissed and moaned. And I told her straight up, I love you and we're in Disney World. So if you want to keep crying tomorrow, I'm just going to look at you and let you know what's happening when we get back. Because all day that day, she was acting a fool at Disney World, crying, screaming, begging, acting a fool in a place that, she shouldn't be acting a fool in. And that corrected the behavior. And do I feel good about it? No. Do I ever want to? The world without consequences is chaos. Thank you, Crystal. You're right. The world without consequences is total chaos. In that moment in my life, I don't regret, doing what I did in the compassionate way I did it. A couple wappy doodles on the old ass cheeks just to shock them into place, right? Not enough to hurt them permanently, not even enough to leave a mark. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do that to children, and that should be a last resort. I gave my little sister just a couple little wappy doodles one time, and that's all it took for her to understand that there would be consequences. And after that, I established the toilet rule, and that seemed to work out. But you got to, if you're not starting at the beginning with this, establishing rules and consequences, then the consequence have to be higher and higher and higher to break the scenario. Oh, doodles. Oh, doodles. Oh, doodles, she says. We're coming up on 1 hour and 30 minutes. We'll let it ride a little bit since we broke that hour, we made $40. But keep in mind, every dollar that comes in here gets doubled up, and that we're going to do the next right thing with that dollar. And whether you can give us the dollar or not towards the next right thing, that's not a thing. We don't give a shit. I don't care. I'll make it happen. um, but you can also donate to this channel by double clicking that screen. You can donate to this channel by sharing this to your Facebook. You can donate to this channel by sharing to someone who's in need, who loves you, who's struggling, or someone who's struggling with somebody else and they don't know how to deal with their addiction, their abuse, their loss. I mean, I don't know how to deal with it. This person that I love right now, I'm gonna make a phone. I've made a phone call, and we have a meeting set up that I have to go to and speak to this person's pastor before I go. Will it help? Will it change anything? I don't know. But I know that when this person I love ends up beaten and bruised and hard art again, um, it won't be my fault, because I didn't look away, because I did everything that I possibly could to handle it. You are the righteous hand of a God of your understanding. Remember that today, ladies and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Um, Ladies, girls, men's, and boys, remember that. Looking away from the darkness makes you culpable for that darkness. How we fight the abyss together is by facing it straight on. And if you look away while something tyrannous is happening and you do nothing, then you're partially responsible. Now, I'm not telling you to go in there and fist fight it through and bring anger and distortion into the scenario. What I'm telling you to do is to slow yourself down, find love, hope, and appreciation, and do what's right for you fully. What's right for me is to stay away from the scenario and this person who's in a lot of pain and who's torturing themselves and their children through their continuous handing of the boulder back and forth. Uh, and I'm communicating to the best of my ability with everybody that can get involved. And you're not a rat for calling the cops on someone who's being abused or abusing. You're not a rat for calling child protective. Listen, man, if you call child protective and it's unfounded, like, nothing happened to you. You know what I'm saying? You called out of concern, and they don't prosecute anybody for calling and trying to get help for a child. You know what I'm saying? Whether your interpretation of what's going on is right or wrong, or whether your interpretation is right, and then they go there and they're tricked into thinking everything's okay. It might not change if you make that phone call too, but you'll be able to sleep knowing that you did the best you could. Because if this person I love ends up being hard art again, and her children are traumatized through hearing this from the other room, and her children grow up in pain and anguish and loss, when these children come back into my life, I can tell them what I tried to do, and that Uncle Scott is always there for them. That these children in my life are my nieces and nephews. I am Uncle Scott to any child in need. Because of the pain that I've gone through, and that I, as an uncle, will be here for these children, and you do that by not looking away. Was it easy to make the phone call? No, it wasn't easy to make the phone call. Is it going to be easy to go talk to this pastor to try to expose the hypocrisy in these people's lives? They go to church on Sunday and act like everything's fine, but then the father has a free pass and says that to his wife and children. I can do whatever I want. I can beat you. I can hard R you. I can treat you like shit. Could spit in your face because Jesus forgives me. That's not how it works. It's not how it works if you're out there indulging in Catholicism or any religion. It's not how it works. True penance comes through true observation of the world around us, and that can be a hard thing. It can be a hard thing to face head on. But you're not responsible unless you look away and pretend like it's not happening. Ooh, Lenzo, I got to go to work. I don't want you to go to work either, brother. Are you feeling sick, sister? Lenzo, you feeling a little worn down today? You need to take a U day? I mean, I'm not trying to make excuses for you, but when's the last time you called in there, big dog? Maybe call in a mental health day. Just call in and tell them yourself. I don't know what job you can have where you can have the runs and go to work. And I've had that before. I've called into work, it took a mental health day and said I had the, you know what I'm saying? And they've been like, well, come in. I'm like, what do you want me to put a bucket on the line? I'm a cook. Like, I can't come in. What are they going to say? You need to go to the doctors for 15 minutes and get a doctor's note. Tell them you don't feel good. And they can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Or take a mental health day if you can, or take some PTO if you can. I just woke up. I don't call out. No, I can't. Gotta go, no choice. Okay, no, it's awesome, bro. Go if you have no choice. I'm just saying every once in a while, I'm not saying every day, but every once, if you don't call out ever, Maybe today's the day that you could break that norm. Crystal says, first for the first time, and Postmaster called me at 10:30 last night for today, and I said no. Good. No's a reasonable answer, Crystal. Thank you for saying no today. Thank you for taking the time that you needed, and not letting money decide, what was the best right thing for the next right thing for you. Because going to work is great, man. Have that job, keep it culpable. But remember, the people that you're working for, you're just another cog in the machine if you're working for somebody else. And don't get so wrapped up into that machine working properly that you lose track of your life. Take time for you every once in a while. And if it falls into a gray area, you gotta be a little misleading, then be misleading. They can't make you come to work if you got your pants, right? Um, Tired of my family coming after work. Tired of my family coming after work. What do you mean? To live. You need serenity to live, Jacko says. And Crystal's tired of her family coming after work. You'd have to deal with all those people, right? Are you struggling with the family? The family? Oh, God, I know. I know, Crystal. We struggle with the same kind of family, right? You are my family in many ways. Work shouldn't be the priority. No, money shouldn't be the priority in this world. Money shouldn't be the be all and end all of what makes you you. It's so funny in this country. I talk to my friends across the world that they here in America, like that's like the first thing you ask somebody. What do you do? Like, what do I do? Like, I work at a register at Walgreens. Like, but that's not me, right? I deliver mail, but that's not me. I paint houses and I drive spark drive and shit around. That's not me. Define what's really you to find a real purpose. For me, I'm a traveling idiot. I'm a wandering soul trying to spread love, appreciation, and hope. That's me. Um, I'm trying to do the next right thing to the best of my ability. Now, is it going to make me $1 million? No. Could I make more money going to find a real job? Of course I could. But I don't give a shit. I'm going to get there and I'm going to fix Sally's house and we're going to raise some money together and do the next right thing. I'm going to give away the car that's down there. You know, and we're going to push forward to the best of our ability doing the next right thing. Now, the trip's coming up soon. Coming up soon. We got to go see Jacko. We're cutting everybody else out on the way down to Georgia this time. We're going to see them on the way back, or at some point when it gets a little warmer. I want to get down there and spend some time with my sister and the baby, and my brother from Misled Utopia. Please go check out Misled Utopia's YouTube channel. Believe me, you won't regret it. Crystal, promise me. You'll go check out Misled Utopia's channel, and some of the beautiful musical medicine they have. The two favorite songs I have is Potential and Wherever You Go. Yeah, I think you'll recognize why I love these songs. Wherever You Go was written as like a chasing a woman they're in love with. It's like written about my sister. My brother-in-law wrote it. For me, it's like wherever I go, I'm there, right? And I'm striving to find this ideal human being that I can be. And I will keep pushing forward, and wherever I go, I will be looking for that beautiful human being who's out there. I will be striving to grow in love, and I appreciate you promising. I really appreciate, maybe getting on Misled Utopia's site and you guys tickling the algorithm a little bit. Tell him Traveling Scott sent you would be a blessing. Letting him know that what he's doing by bringing musical medicine into the world is a beautiful thing. He's got this one song that's about his kitty. It's my kitty cat. Whoa. That's a good one too. He made it as a joke, but I love that song. That's my kitty. Oh, that's my kitty cat. Whoa. Yeah, yeah. Misled Utopia, big old burly guy with the world's toughest beard, loves his tittum, just as I love my sweet little bun bun. But yeah, spread hope, spread love, spread appreciation today, and do the next right thing to the best of your ability today out there, ladies and gentlemen. Whether that be putting the child in your life in his place so he realizes there's consequences, whether that be saying something to someone you love that you know you're going to lose. I knew that this person that I loved is going to want to do what I did to help them change their life, and I'd lose them for a while. That's fine. I have time. You have time in this world to let things play out. I know exactly how it's going to play out because of what I've been through in the past. When you say something to someone you love and they don't like it, and you do something that's best for them and they don't want that thing, most of the time they fight against you, don't want to talk to you. That's fine. They always come back into your life and they always thank you for it. I'm telling you. If there's anybody who's been out in a situation like that where they've had to make the hard call, or where they've had to call out someone they love, please help us understand that. With addicts too, that's a huge thing. If you don't say what needs to be said, you might not be able to stop that addict in their addiction. But you will be able to stop the regret that you'll have to live in because you didn't say anything. And believe me, that's a really rough place to be. I didn't say anything to this person I loved, and now they're gone. Could I have changed it? You'll never know. You couldn't have, because you didn't say anything. If you say something, now here's the thing: I didn't save Steve. I didn't save Rob. That's the reality of it. Steve, I didn't say anything. Rob, I didn't say enough. But another person a couple months ago came across in my life who's very important to me. And through losing them and saying more to Rob than I said to Steve, and saying more to them than I said to Rob, and standing against this darkness, and not, it was scary shitless. I was scared I was going to lose this person. They're going to hate me. They're not going to listen. They're going to be a drug addict anyway, and they're going to ruin their life. Well, none of that mattered, because when it all boiled down to it, this person listened to me because I wouldn't hear their shit. Don't listen to a drug. How about that? There's your advice for the day. If you're talking to a person on drugs, don't listen to the drug. They're going to say and do things and try to talk their way out of it and make excuses. Don't listen to any of that shit. You tell them what you got to say, and if they don't want to take it, then let them go. And if they leave this world because of their decisions, then it's not on you. I implore you today to not live in regret. And you do that by saying the things you love, saying the things that need to be said to the people that you love in this world. I've started calling out my 20-year-old newly married daughter on the stupid decisions she's making. It's hard. Thank you, Crystal, for expressing that. Your child is struggling, and she grew up in a nice home, right? You guys love your child. You adore her, and she's still making stupid decisions, right? That's just the way the world works, man. I mean, you can say fire hot all you want, right? But until that she's got to stick her hand in there, and she could try to compare her relationship to your and Patrick's, but it's not the same. It's nowhere near the same. I was there at the beginning of your relationship with Pat, and I've been there throughout this whole thing. And you have every right to say the hard things to your daughter. And not only do you have the right, you have the obligation to, because if you don't say the thing, you know what I'm saying, then you're looking away from the darkness. I got Gwen calling me. My stepmom's calling me. I'm going to call her back here in a little bit. I was hoping she'd join us. But yeah, you have the obligation to not look away from the darkness, right, Crystal? You have the obligation to, love your daughter, be there for her, know where your business ends, right? But that's your daughter, and you want to help her. So you have every right in the world to expose her to your truth. Be there for her. You know what I'm saying? In any way you can. Try to. It's hard, man. I hear what's going on there, and I want to go handle it just like I want to go handle it for this other situation that I'm in that I talked about a couple days ago. If you look back at a couple days ago, this conversation we had about this person I love, then I'm sure Pat does too. But we can't do that, because that's not going to change anything but push her out of your life and solidify their trauma bond, because that's their trauma bonded right now. Through her insecurities and her inadequacies and his manipulation, they're trauma bonded. And that's a hard thing to see past, right? When someone you love is trauma bonded, when you're trauma bonded to someone, God, I've been trauma bonded. Oh my God, I couldn't let it go. They're my whole world. Who am I without this human being? That's a bond that's not healthy. You need to love yourself first before you go into this. Now, as younger human beings, we don't understand how essential it is to love ourselves first before we get into a relationship, because the world says that you're nothing unless you have somebody. Well, you know what? You're going to be in a hell of a shitload of pain if you don't love yourself and you go ahead and get into a relationship with someone and you make them the reason you love yourself, because that person, then they have control over you. One of the biggest promises I made to my father when he passed, the biggest promise, was that nobody was going to be emotionally responsible, or was going to be responsible for my emotional well-being. Nobody. That doesn't mean that I can't love somebody, but what it does mean is that whatever you decide to do is not going to affect me emotionally. That's what that means. And you can love somebody, and it can upset you, right? You could be in an emotional state because of this person you love, but you can't control it. You can't change it, and you can't let it consume you to the point where it changes your actions from, actually loving this person and doing what's right for them, and then, and not. right? Because you not doing what's right for them, you not saying the thing is you looking away from the darkness because it's easy. Yes, wow, absolutely true. Thank you, Jacko, for backing me up. Let's get the conversation going here about the free car. Again, 81% of all of our viewers that have taken the quiz said that they are willing to do the next right thing today. That's beautiful. That's this thing this with these questions are really starting to make me realize is that there isn't 100% of people out there willing to do the next right thing, and that's okay. We all types. It takes all types for this world to move forward. There isn't people out there that are willing to believe that I'm willing to give a car away for free just by following the actions in this link, which are really simple: interacting and becoming part of the community. Hashtag tree farmer, hashtag glue huffer, hashtag Adam, hashtag Mark. Those are our four top runners today that have been, they have or their advocate has been advocating for them on my site by commenting on things. Believe me, there's 400 videos out there. A lot of them are lives and a whole lot of them are shorts. And those shorts are beautiful, and you can dig down through as many as you want. Hashtag Team Mark, Jacqueline's hashtag Team Mark, our tattoo artist in Tennessee. That's awesome. Thank you for backing up hashtag Team Mark. I'm cut in the middle of all four of them. Thank God I don't have to make the decision. Thank God we're going to be making the decision here together because, Mark is an amazing tattoo artist who could use the car and who's in transition right now with living situation. Tree farmer lives on 113 acres of land and he struggles to get by and he's got to get to the VA. And it's hard for him to afford Ubers at times. Adam is struggling working at a smoke shop on the west side, and he could use it to get his family to where they need to be and help his mother get to her appointments and help his wife and kids get to get groceries. And then we have hashtag glue huffer, which you take it for what it is. He's a young guy. It's a funny name, but he's the kind of person that I was advocating for at the beginning. This young man who needs help, who could put this to good use, and it could be his first car. And all these people do deserve to have it. And then there's more, right? There's your brother out there who hasn't even been thrown into the competition yet. And you could advocate for that person. And now I'll tell you one thing, hashtag tree farmer is kind of where my heart is above all, because he's been in here with the conversation. He's been and growing the conversation of love and respect and expressing his thing and being part of the community is part of the thing. Come in, be a part of the community. Jacko, I appreciate you being hashtag Team Mark. Mark's an amazing tattoo artist. We're going to get a tattoo from him in Tennessee. We're going to have him draw something up for us, maybe give it to us when we get there. He drew up an amazing Traveling Scott logo with like broken power lines and the silhouette of a bunny in the distance. You take your time, Jacko. I send that text message list out not as an obligation, but as a welcoming to join us when you can. And it's beautiful for you to be here when you can. So thank you so much for coming in and communicating when you can. Thank you and Crystal today for your generous donations, and thank Tommy, because on top of the $41.98 we have right now, Tommy donated $10 in that first half hour stream this morning. So yeah, we're really cooking towards doing the next right thing here today, which is amazing. And it's not all financial. I don't care about your money. I'll make money. If money is how you could be a part of doing the next right thing, that's great. And we have opportunities for you to donate money here. The more important thing is to share this stream, to share it with everybody you know, to share it with your Facebook, to share that 10-minute live with your Facebook that explains how the car giveaway is. If you guys could do that for me today, Jacko, Crystal, and whoever else is in here today, if you could take that 10-minute live that's pinned here and share that with your Facebook. That would be an absolute huge help. This way people can get involved in the conversation and know exactly how it works, what we're asking. We're not asking for you to buy anything. We're not asking for any monthly subscriptions for you to be able to get into the running. We're asking for some true, honest, open communication for you to be part of this community, for you to openly and honestly express yourself in any way you see fit. Now, we're going to go the GATS way. When it comes to the exposure of the person who gets the car, it's all up to them. If someone out there is afraid that they don't want to be on camera and they don't want to be shamed, kind of by being gifted anything, that's fine. It's up to you how involved, if you win the car, you know what I'm saying? It's up to you how much you want to be on camera. I could do a little live where we talk about the person we gave it away. We're going to say hashtag team whoever got the car, but if it's me sitting, if the giveaway spectacular is me sitting in the car, just talking about this person that got the car, that's enough. if that's what works for them. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give it like another 3 min. We'll go to 52 after is where we are, unless we have a timer pop up. Unless you guys want to send a sticker and get that timer rolling as Jacqueline and Crystal did today, because we were going to cut off in an hour, and that their donations gave us an extra 53 minutes, 149 right now, but I'm going to go to 53. If anybody else out there wants to continue this conversation, feel free to let me know. Please share this live. Please share the awareness of the actual free car, the first real free car giveaway on YouTube that I've ever seen. We're not asking for any money. We're asking for appreciation. You asked, and I will share it too. Just because you got an Easter bunny ears. Damn straight. Gonna head out and take the boy rock climbing. Yes, go out there. Be loved. Big Nugget. It's good to see you, Nugget. You caught us here at the end. We had some pretty good donations today that stretched out this live, and I'm glad that they did, because you can be here and be a part of it. As always, be a part of the discussion about the free car. As always, be a part of the discussion about what the next right thing is, and answer our survey question there. Are you willing to do the next right thing today? There, Big Nugget. Despite whether it's easy or not, are you willing to do whatever you can do to do the next right thing, whether that be sharing this live, whether that be interacting with my channel and commenting on things to help it grow, so that we could grow this community of love and respect? You got a couple dollar? You got $1 or $2? Is that what you got? Is that what's easy? You got 20 like Jacqueline or Crystal had today to keep the conversation going? Because we can keep the conversation going if there's a timer going. That's the rule here. And I was able to, in this last hour that we dedicated, stay about an hour, versus going out there and spark driving, because I'm generating money towards the next right thing. We're generating money towards helping Jacqueline, eventually probably Sally, fix up her house and get this car to where it needs to be once we give it away. That's all on the community here. So, and this thing's taxing. It's taxing to be here. It's draining, and I appreciate it and I love it, but everything takes energy, right? Time versus money, and my energy is valuable, and I have to start recognizing that. So I can only on top of everything, I can only put out so much energy, right? Because I have to take some of that energy and go spark driving, so I can put it towards the next right thing. Done got you, Scotty, Jacko. Yeah, another thing that you could do is share to everybody in your contacts list. This stream or another stream or every stream or any short that I might have out there you think someone might like, share that with the person that you think might like it. These are all things you can do to enhance the channel. You can go on my playlist and put the live playlist starting to play, turn the volume down, let it play throughout the night, get those watch hours up for me. You could actually watch through those things if that's what you feel. These are all helping the channel grow. Whatever you could do, help the channel grow is just as prevalent, if not more prevalent, than money. Because someone will come in here with a little bit of cash that'll be able to help us out. And you exposing this channel to that person is just as valuable, if not more, than the couple dollars that you might not be able to drop in there, because life's a struggle, and I barely got anything. I'm not Mr. Beast. You know what I'm saying? I'm eating ramen and chicken as I travel across the country here soon, staying fed to do the next right thing, living minimally. I was able to save up this money through painting the house for Terry and getting this food trailer. Now that food trailer money has been locked up and set aside for a vehicle, and we're going to probably spend about $3,000 on a car or a van once we get to Georgia, and then we're going to probably have about a G to remodel it and be comfortable, and then we're going to give the Galactic Avenger away, and we're going to travel in a more nomadic, kind of traditionally nomadic way, versus the vehicle with the back seats ripped out and throw my feet in the trunk. And check out the Galactic Avenger in my playlist. You'll see that car that we're giving away, and suggest somebody who could use that car. And beyond that, beyond the car giveaway, suggest somebody who could use a group of human beings that have care and compassion in their life to this channel. That's what we're here. We're here to grow. We're here to learn. We're here to do the next right thing. Despite what's easy, it'd be easy to just call the junk man and get $500 for my car. Is that the next right thing? No, because I want this car to go to somebody who'll put it to good use, like Glue Huffer, who's 16 and struggling, could really use some help, like Tree Farmer, who is a veteran that lives in the woods on 113 acres of land, and it's hard for him to afford to get back to his VA appointments. to Mark, who's an amazing tattoo artist that's in his living situations in transition right now, and he could have a nice secure place to be as he builds his life back together. And hashtag Adam, who's a great man who's working his ass off at a little smoke shop there on the west side, walking back and forth to work, or Spark driving back, or Uber driving back and forth to work, and then trying to figure out how to get groceries in his house, trying to figure out how to get his mom to her doctor's appointment. One of these people, they're all being adamant. And it's hashtag Team You, right? Try and change a life for the better. Yes, that's what we're trying. We're going to. We've already changed Sally's life. From what we've done at her house, we've already secured up some pretty big openings, and we've stopped the infestation of mice, because she lives or surrounded by farm fields, man, with a little bit of trees and stuff. There are critters running around, and we sealed up underneath her sink, and we stopped that avenue. That was 100% a beautiful thing. And we started working on her bathroom. We got it 90% done, but there's no shut-offs for any of the water. So I'm gonna have to go and get some big fat rubber gloves and cut the pump off power to the house, because we even tried to cut the power off to the house, and the water pressure kept coming. I'm gonna check her hot water tank when I get there to see if I can't just turn the water off from the hot. There should be shutoffs there, unless he got to those too and cut those shutoffs. He tried to tell this woman, if anybody's working on plumbing in your house and they tell you they don't need shutoffs on your toilet, your sink, your bathtub, you tell them they're full of shit. Kick them out of your house. You need shutoffs on this shit so that someone can come in and work on it. You need shutoffs because this dude ran plumbing in the wall and then didn't know how to do drywall, so he put trim up and he trim nailed through his own plumbing. So when I pulled the trim off to redo the drywall, it sprayed water across the room. And now we've got this freaking waterfall in her bathroom, and I can't shut the water off anywhere to fix it. Just cut it and put a gator grip on both sides. It's fixed. But there's water. I can't hook up the toilet I installed because you got to be able to hook the plumbing up. So you have the right to say no to people out there today. Be adamant about the contractors you let in your house and what they're doing. I appreciate and love you guys today. We did roll a little bit past the 53 that I said. Thinking about befall. Befall. What are you talking about? Becoming an electrician. You should. Jacqueline, if you're really thinking about it, I've got a cousin who's a master electrician. We could probably help you figure it out. Jacqueline, I think you'd be amazing. Big money in electrical work. You come fix my shit up. You come to my house, do some electrical work, and I'll come patch your roof. Whatever. BW Union. Yes, but I also could probably help you get into that union through my cousin, who's a master electrician, who owns his own business. He's got job offers right now for $40+ an hour. He makes, when when the jobs are just starting to flow in for him, he makes a couple $1,000s a week at least with his own jobs. With $40 an hour, you can make some really good money. And he's probably going to take one of those and still do his own jobs on the side, which is probably a good idea. But with that being said, I love faces. I appreciate you being here today. Getting a little hoarse, right? I was a little worn down. We got myself energized. It's time for me to wind down for a little while, and I've got to get today's goal is simple. Clean out the car and get it set up, right? Not only you got to set up the bed going, so I put my feet in the trunk in the station to cook on in the passenger seat where the passenger seat used to be. I'm going to have to cut some of the foam mattress out so I can fit Bun's carry case that he's going to use as his potty in the car. So he has somewhere to go and potty, so he ain't pottying all in my car as he runs around, which I have faith, because anywhere I've put cedar anywhere in my house, that's where he's used the bathroom. That's why he's able to run free. So it's something else I got to work on today, and then get out to Randy's and get that heater and get the heater installed, which would be nice to be able to just be warm and overnight and kind of chill with this gas heater that we're going to hook up. But with that being said, I love you all, and I love your face too, Jacko. I appreciate you for being part of this community. I appreciate the donations today from Tommy, his $10 donation that turned into 20. Jacqueline, that her 20 turned into 40, and Crystal, her 20 that turned into 40, which is big money today. It's $50. We take off the 30% and we double it up. We definitely broke that first barrier of $100 to get paid off of YouTube. I got to set up my Chime account so we can start dropping that money into Chime, because once we hit 200, Crank gets 100 and I get 100, and we both throw that in there. That's what's going to make the 400, right? And one more review. We have 81% said that they're willing to do the next right thing today. Well, if you're not willing to do the next right thing, you're in the right place, because we're going to help you figure it out. We're going to help you gather the fortitude and strength and understand that looking away from the darkness makes you just as culpable for the abuse and the addiction that's going on around you. With the understanding that you might not be able to change the abuse or the addiction or the mental health issue, but you can address it head on. You looking away ain't doing shit. You looking away is not you being the righteous hand of the God of your understanding. With that being said, I love you all so much, and I hope you have great, great days coming ahead of you. Let's get out there and tickle that algorithm today, Jacko. Get out there and help me out. Comment on as many videos as you can about the video. Watch it through. Share as many videos as you can with people you think might like those videos, and share this stream with as many people as you can. That's why I started the text messaging list. Everybody, when I come on here in the morning, before I come on here, I text everybody that I think that I have the numbers that I think want to be part of the conversation, and that's what helps it grows. Before you come on tomorrow, maybe send a text message list of your own after I send it to you. Lizzo. Oh, well, good luck to you today. Keep in mind that you don't have to push every single day. You deserve a day. You deserve a day every once in a while, even if it's a mental health day. If you were in Europe, you'd work 3 weeks out of the month and you get a week off every single month. If you were in Europe, you and your husband would both get maternity leave for extended periods of time, because they realize over there that working someone to death so that the big corporations can make tons of money and you can barely survive isn't a way to live. And I'm not telling you to quit your job at all, Lizzo, but I'm telling you is just evaluate. You don't need to be there, you know what I'm saying? Calling in every once in a while doesn't make you a piece of shit, no matter what they say. Of course they're going to say that. Oh my God, you're letting us down. Okay, and you're off for 4 days. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I guess I'm just using this as like a jumping point. You know what I'm saying? To try to help people that are working 90 hours a week and they're pitied or shamed into working that 90 hours a week. Like, aren't you love your family? Don't you care about the business here? Okay. Well, your boss doesn't give a shit about your private life. He doesn't care whether you're happy or healthy or emotionally stable. He wants you to come in and crank the numbers so that him and his boss can make more money than you. That's the reality of it. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm telling you to find passion in it, but I'm also telling you to find a balance out there today. Not necessarily you, Lizzo. Just anybody in general. I've been that guy who's worked 120 hours a week. 100, dude, I had 3 jobs, man. From the time I woke up to the time I went to bed, I was working, stacks of cash. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't there for my niece and nephew. You know what I'm saying? My nieces and nephews. I wasn't there for the people I loved. I wasn't enjoying my life. I was broken and mentally exhausted by the end of it. So I guess take that as part of the next right thing today. Take some time. And I'm glad you got 4 days coming off. So I guess, today you push through with that understanding. You got 4 days coming off. Lizzo, we hope to see you soon. And I love you guys all deeply. Thank you for coming in today. I'm off like a herd of turtles.